Good evening, everyone. This is Bremster, and of course, I'm going to try and continue my way through the Relics expedition because I've been really enjoying playing No Man's Sky, and I want to play some more of it while I'm still feeling capable. Hopefully, the stream is working okay, and everything is. This has just been so much fun. Ah, that's right. I just caught the bonefish. So let's look at the expedition log. Phase 1 is complete, Phase 2 is complete, Phase 3 is complete. Ah, that's right. I've got to go to the 4th dig site. But what I want to do, hey Keith, is I want to do my multi-tool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to summon in my freighter. As terrible as my freighter is. Big, but it's terrible. Today has been a really good day. I actually went and visited Maggie, and I had lunch around there, and I got to sit outside and I watched some of her friends play lawn bowls. And I got to sit outside in the sun for about an hour and just get some outside time. It was really good. So what I'm going to do... Ooh, I should have released these fish. But I'm going to move these back into freighter storage. Take some time. I know it's a... I really wish there was proper storage for this stuff. So I don't know if I need to keep those. don't know what I should do with this stuff. Okay, but I've got some stuff organized now. Ooh, hello. Hi, player. Fella's doing okay. Hello, Jay. 10 storages use 0 for your bones. I don't know. I don't know where anything needs to go, but what I want to do now is I want to go to my multi-tool and I want to store some of these technologies. So store the neuron cannon, store the scatter blaster, I don't know if I need to store the analysis visor. The geology cannon I store. I store the S-class upgrades for the scanner, or store all the upgrades for the scanner. And then I switch multi-tools to the Basilisk Crown. So there's a bunch of S-class things for the scanner here. So if I install so I had a geology cannon. I don't think I'll need a bolt caster. Because I'm going to install the scatter blaster, which I prefer. And then I think I'm going to dismantle So then I switch back to my original multi-tool. Then I switch back to this. And now I've got an A-class Basilisk Crown with all of the stuff I was using before. Yeah, we're both doing okay. I don't think we're doing phenomenal, but I think we're doing okay. And this room is warming up again. Graphics card, best heater in the world. Okay, so now I want to head off to... Actually, I've got the storage while I'm here. Now I get the stuff. Okay. No, it's fine, Keith. I've spoken... Anything I've spoken about on channel, and I've spoken about this stuff at length on channel, is all good. You panic more than I do, Keith, and that's really saying something. And that's not a complaint either. Here we go. Off to Oshiev. I'm enjoying this expedition. So Jay and Player, are you people who visited my stream before? I don't know if you are new people. Well, I know you're not new people. I imagine you weren't born yesterday. I don't remember if I've got a good friend named Jay. Very good friend, almost family. Whoa. They're stealth asteroids. Excellent. Well, welcome back. Let's go to the space station. Space station, you're gonna upgrade my exosuit. I'm gonna visit space station. Yeah, I'm never going to hit 500 subscribers. It'd be nice. You're welcome, Player. If you're... but I'll be perfectly genuine here. If you're coming here for the epitome of No Man's Sky content, you have come to the wrong place. I am a casual play everything guy, and I tend to get distracted a lot. Like, it's like, here is my goal. My goal is right... Ooh, what was that? It's the way I play. A lot of people come to my channel because they like the community. And I love that. I think that's awesome. Oh, thank you. I do the whole YouTube like and subscribe because it makes YouTube happy, but I think people should feel free to do whatever the heck they want. As long as it doesn't disturb other people, and liking and subscribing is not disturbing me, unsubscribing, it makes me sad. It's fine. What am I going to do? I am going to visit the expedition point. So let's pick the dig. Can you dig it? Keith, you seem to care more about it than I do. You're building a Ferris wheel. Like a miniature Ferris wheel or like a real big full-size Ferris wheel? Because if you're doing that, if you're working on a full-size Ferris wheel, I don't think you should be paying attention to some guy on YouTube. Yeah, that's a good way to... I do the same player sometimes, although often I'm streaming while playing games, so I don't watch other people's streams while I'm playing myself. But often I will watch other people stream while I'm working or something, which I find very therapeutic. Sometimes I watch my own streams while I'm working. There's a girl who I've been watching her Cyberpunk streams while I've been... I watched a few of them while I was in hospital recently, and oh boy, were they fun. Okay, I am now very confused. Where am I going? Where am I going? Is this underground? Is this underwater? Singularity engine? Are we perfectly honest with you? I'm not sure what you're referring to. See what I mean? I get easily distracted. Okay, there's got to be this big... Okay, that might be why I wasn't sure what it was. I am not a No Man's Sky expert. I'm just a guy who enjoys playing the game. As I said, if you're coming for... Actually, I am low on ferrite dust. I'm very low on ferrite dust. Like, I know there's people who... Ilan Paul, who dropped into my stream last night, is someone who does speed runs and stuff like that. And I absolutely play casual. One of the things he said, which I found really, really nice, is one of the things that he likes about my stream is I do things in such a different way that I sometimes see things that they don't, because they're playing for, not competitively, but they're playing in such a different way, and my play style is so much more relaxed that it's just a different way of seeing the game, and they like that, which I think is cool. Jason from Jason Plays has also occasionally dropped into my stream, which I thought was... that blew my mind. Like, if you're a No Man's Sky fan and you've never heard of Jason Plays, when he dropped into my stream, it was like, what is going on? What is reality? To my mind, that's bigger than having someone like Simon drop into one of my Sudoku streams. Yeah, I love just running around and doing silly things. Shoe Sentinel, you bother me. Oh, come on. The paleontologist's attention is held by an image of a scaly creature on their datapad. They jab excitedly at the screen and then turn their attention towards me. Run, friend, I wish to see a something fossil. Simple water creature. There's no water here now. Oh, I've got a bunch of exosuit expansion units, but I can't use... Oh, I can use them. And I won't be able to leave because the Sentinels are being shits. Okay. Yeah, my time zone is weird. It's currently 8:30 p.m. here. Okay, so let's go to a planet with ancient bones. Not there, not there, not there, not there. We're going to Romsake. Let's get out of the radiation storm. And then try and find my ship, which is over there. 255. I can go 255. What does the Watchful Rock do? I don't know what the Watchful Rock does. Was that one of the things in my bag? The Vigilant Stone? I don't know what it does yet. It's one of the items that was added as part of this. And I'm not sure what it does. I absolutely adore planet marking. Planet marking is phenomenal. Now, that does mean I'm going to move on to my next biggest gripe with the game, but planet marking was my big gripe, and it's the same as the situation I have at work. When there's a big problem, I highlight the big problem. When they fix the big problem, I then move on to my next big problem. People say, aren't you ever happy? It's like, well, you know, one problem at a time is how we get there. I'm very, very happy that they fixed the... Okay, so ancient bones on a water world, but I don't have any of the depth stuff. This is going to be a problem. I'm not going to be able to do it here. But there is no way. Well, there seems to be land masses. Maybe, or is it just clouds? No, it's holes in the clouds. I think I want to go to another system, don't I? Holy cow. Let's get out of here. This place is terrible. A bug strange thing, so one of the big, like, it looks like a big cockroach. Uh-oh. Where's the Dreadnought's engines? Do I potentially want a Dreadnought? It kind of was, yeah. It's only a C-class Dreadnought. I'm gonna make him surrender. Though it's kind of tempting to... I'm gonna claim it. freighter out of range. How do I transfer then? I now own a pirate dreadnought. Hey, Eric. What just happened? Anyway, what I would like to do now that I'm the owner of a pirate dreadnought, I could head to the other freighter and see what they say about me. But for now, I would like to head to a spec station, which is somewhere. Where's the space station? It's over here. There's no ancient bones here. Wow, the maneuverability... Hang on, what just happened? So 2 more days until the Sudoku series you helped test, Eric, starts going live. It'd be very interesting to see what people think of it. Where do I find ancient bones? Pin unavailable. Item never crafted. Okay. Apparently you can't track this stuff. What? Okay. Now, where's the other trench? I'm very lost. I'm lost! That's the one I've done.
Defeated. Units received.
Not everyone is interested in variant Sudoku, but it is a lot of fun if you can get into it. Okay, let's see what this commander is offering. C class. Decline. Tribute me, baby.
Units received.
To the spec station. I don't know why I have the exclamation point of the thing on my ship. I may need to exit game and re-enter if that doesn't go away. Because that's a little bit annoying. Didn't realize I was entering a pirate system. I'm not even sure you can upgrade an exosuit here. Ignition's not here to ask. Ancient bones on a Hyperborean planet. Ancient bones on a paradise planet. Guess where I'm going? I'm going to Hilfebni Ida. Hilfebni Ida. Because everyone wants to Hilfebni Ida. Ignition, ignition, ignition. That just means I get a drop pod, doesn't it? I hope you really like the series, Keith. I think you'll enjoy them. Hill Fenby, discovered by Zero Life. When was this system discovered? 6 years ago. Wouldn't it be cool if, it must be really nice to have a, oh, that means you can't click on the planet anymore. Because you used to be able to click on the planet to get its details, but now clicking on the planet... So how do you go into a planet now? You used to be able to click on a planet to go into its details, but now you can't? Okay, so you've given... should have been a different button. So they've made it better, but they've also made it worse, because you can no longer go into discoveries and click on a planet. So they should have made it a different button to mark the planet so you could still go into the planet and see its details. Not a fan of that. You'll be able to do most of them, Keith, in this new series anyway. I'll be surprised if there's any you can't do. Maybe the really hard classic. You might need some help. So yeah, my question is, how do you now go into the details of a planet? It used to be that you would click on it and you would go into the details of the planet. Now how do you do it? Removing a feature to add another one is not good. They should have just used a different button. Like, there's an entire keyboard available. I get distracted way too easily. There's a bunch of land creatures on screen at the same time. This would have been a good planet to do the... take a photo. It's following me. Places to revisit. And the time frame is going to be about 59 minutes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that. 58:30. Because I'm going to want to revisit this planet, I think. I wonder if I can actually just teleport back. I can't remember the name of the system I'm heading for. I should have noted it. Hope butterfly's okay.
Technology recharge.
I'm assuming this system is in yeah, I can't go into the plant. Okay, I can go into Hilfadni because I've been there, but I'm assuming this is in okay, so you can do it. I'm assuming this is not in Isentem. It's in, what's the original galaxy? Oh, I can't remember the name of the original galaxy. What's the name of the original galaxy? It also starts with E. Go to hospital for enough time and your brain melts. Nope, I have to fly back because this is a pirate station. Okay. Hey, Plank Time. Oh, what's the name of the original galaxy? It was probably just on screen then, you realise. It's not telling me the galaxy name here either. I thought it told you the galaxy name on these screens. Euclid. It says at the top right, Euclid Galaxy. Yes, we're in the Euclid Galaxy. Excellent. Yeah, I'm getting there, Jay. Did I mention incredibly casual, don't come to me for phenomenal No Man's Sky information? I mean, I'm okay. There are worse people. I do fine. Every minute, no, not true. Most of the time, almost every minute I've spent playing No Man's Sky has been streamed. There's been a couple of bits where I've had to do bug fixes and stuff like that, which I've done not on camera. And I've done the barest minimum I can, but I've literally tried to do every minute I've done of No Man's Sky on camera. So you can watch my entire No Man's Sky journey, except for some bug fixes, in my gaming history. And some people have, and the aforementioned Ignition, he found my channel when he was very sick and he was just looking for something to pass the time, and he found this moron who knew nothing about No Man's Sky. Hello. And apparently he spent ages just going, why is he doing this? But he just fell in love with my casual play style and everything. And now I'd like to say we're friends. Like, we've done some really cool stuff together. So, ancient skeleton and glowing minerals. Reassemble a reptilian skeleton. Can I use someone else's plinth? Potentially? No. Let's top up my radiation. Shoe sentinels, you bother me. Nutrient processor plans and some quicksilver. Need to excavate a bunch more ancient bones, which means going back to the system where I just was. I didn't note the name of the system either. I know the name of the planet. It was Hilfebni Iude. I'll go to a different planet.
Update. Storm clearing.
Let's go in a different direction. Let's go to Inoweniv. Inoweniv, do 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 do. Inoweniv, do 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 do. Inoweniv, do 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 do. No. Discovered by Roadida 900. To the spec station. I went too far. Do 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 do. I know when if do 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 do. Oh. I've come to a planet, a system that hasn't been actually charted yet. Cool. Terraforming catastrophe. Okay, I need to map. That. Nope. Come on, you can do it. Be the good little ship that could. Okay. Nope. I'm enough of a catastrophe. I don't need another one. First contact. I'm on an expedition and I find first contact. That's cool. I may get a little distracted. I heard that they'd made it that the space station marker wasn't central to the space station so that you wouldn't do it, but it's dead on. Medusa, a viridescent planet. Oh, look at that. I'm sorry, I have to land on this thing. The system is called... I'll get a timestamp when I land because I'm going to want to come back here too. I get distracted all the time, Jay. Like, me having a goal in No Man's Sky is just kind of pointless.
Units received. Units received.
Uh, 120.45. I should not be distracted during an expedition by discovery like this, but I am. I saw the log message.
Hostile ships approaching.
Boom. Well, back up to 19 people watching. Hello, everyone. I don't know what happens about 2 hours into the stream or an hour into the stream when a bunch of people jump in. I appreciate it.
Alert. Navigational data received.
But they're always silent, but lurking. I hope they wake up, enjoy the stream, like and subscribe. In order, I hope they're having a good breakfast. An A-class freighter. Do I care that much? No. $111 million. Decline. So I hope they have had a good night's sleep. In order, I hope they have had a good night's sleep, have a really nice breakfast, enjoy the stream, subscribe and then like the stream. Actually, no, enjoy the stream, subscribe and like, yeah. And have a good day. No, have a good day becomes before all of the stream stuff. Had a good sleep, have a good breakfast, have a good day, enjoy the stream, subscribe, like the stream. Yeah, something like that. And if they're Elon Musk, they can go to my Ko-fi page and give me $1 million. Maybe it'll make him feel better about himself. I'm not a fan of Elon Musk. I mean, I'd take the $1 million, but I'm not a fan of Elon Musk. I wouldn't use it to buy a Tesla. Considering my recent health scare, I'd probably use it to retire. I can't vote. Not in anything American. I'm Australian. I will be voting in the next month. Guaranteed. Because we have preferential voting and kind of compulsory voting. Well, we have compulsory voting. You must register a vote, but your vote doesn't need to be valid, but you must vote. The Australian voting, I love the Australian voting system. It's so good. Now, I was looking at this system. There are 2 planets in this system. I wonder if any of them are good. I'm kind of enjoying this. I should not be doing this. I should be going back to a planet in a previous system that I know has stuff that I could use. But I'm having a ball. And if I'm not playing a game to have fun, why the heck am I playing it? See, I now know that the planet is on the other side of that planet, which previously I wouldn't have known, and I would have had to... See how much easier this is? This is so good. I'll tell you right now, if I log onto my Ko-fi after this stream and there's $1 million in it, I'm going to fall over. No, I don't need to go to a Boilington planet. This is not working, so I'm going to go back to the space station. And I'm going to teleport back to the system that had Hill Femninibida. I mean, why the heck would someone like Elon Musk watch me play No Man's Sky? Space station. Actually, what I need to do is I need to find the system. Too many systems. I thought it was a yellow system, but it may not have been. Why am I not able to scroll? This is not good. Like, my scrolling isn't working. I want to go to Vesda. Okay, so I want to go to the Vesda system. Which isn't here. Oh, that's right, because it was a pirate-controlled system. Clearance not granted. Crap! I should have built a base there. I mean, people can support me on Ko-fi, but they absolutely don't need to. Ancient bones on a poisonous planet. Ancient bones on an icy ruin. I'll try that one. Why can't there be ancient bones on... Actually, let's head towards... Let's head towards the final location. Let's travel here and see if there's anything here, because it's right next to the final location. "24 people watching. Hello, everyone." Ancient bones on an acidic planet. That'll do. Oh, no, no it won't. The planet called Hooters. Nope. Moving on. Moving right along. Ancient bones on a high temperature planet. Ancient bones on an arid planet. I think I'll take the high temperature planet. But I do want to go, and I should have done this in the last system, to the space station. I've really enjoyed this expedition. This one's been a lot of fun. Apart from the thing of, I think they should give you a storage thing for your bones, which is better than just filling up your exosuit. Now, I thought I'd marked a planet. I have. That one. So let's top up my fire protection. Not yet. I'm good. So many people jumping in. Hi, everyone. I know you're all quiet, but it's good to see you here. I'd really love for this channel to hit 500 subs. It'd be awesome.
Units received.
You know my pugnium.
Units received.
You can have my intact skeleton.
Units received.
You can have my leftover cytophosphate. You can have my leftover polished stone.
Received.
Have the carbon nanotubes. I can always make more. You can have my Korvax casing.
Received.
Where'd the planet go? Right there. Multitask away, Keith. I'm doing the same.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
I can't not scan everything I see. What's the benefit to this? None whatsoever.
Units received. Units received.
Are you going to do it anyway? Absolutely.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
So as a Hamilton fan, I found it very, very weird to find out that the thing that nearly killed me a couple of weeks ago is what George Washington died of.
Units received. Units received.
there's 26 people in chat. Does anyone have any questions for me about No Man's Sky or about any of the other games that I play? I mean, I'm playing No Man's Sky right now, but...
Technology recharge.
The reason I went to hospital when I did is when I woke up and the pain level was so bad that breathing felt like I was being stabbed in the throat. Because my doctor had actually told me that it's a sore throat and it will go away. And I don't blame my GP for that. The thing that I had is so rare. Why would he think I had it? So I'm not angry at my GP. Please don't think I'm angry at my GP. I love my GP. He's awesome. There's no blame at him for not diagnosing something that is incredibly hard to see and is incredibly rare. No blame whatsoever. He's fine. But yeah, the pain was so bad. And I've recently found out what they have to do if you stop breathing with this, and oh my god, it's terrible. I'm so glad they didn't have to do it to me. Fel knew what they'd have to do to me if I stopped breathing, and she didn't want to tell me, because if I'd known while I was in hospital what they would have to do to me if I'd stopped breathing, I think I would have, like, said, send me the paperwork, I'm going to sign the form saying just let me die. It's that bad. Like, if I stop breathing, just inject me with enough morphine that I won't feel myself. Just OD me with morphine right now. So, oh, good God. Yeah, do not look up what happens to someone who stops breathing with epiglottitis. Just not unless you want nightmares. But apparently the surgeon that was on standby in the ER ward for me, I never met him. Like, apparently he walked around and he, like, gave me a nod and everything, but the reason he didn't want to talk to me is he didn't want to know me as a person, because knowing me as a person means that he probably couldn't have done what he needed to do to keep me alive. It's, oh my God, it's bad. Horror stuff. Fel was terrified because she knew what was going to happen, or what could have happened. So bad. I'm enjoying this expedition so much. So I'm going this way. 2 week for distance estimate. Still going that way. A long way. Still going for it. On foot. No one's asking me any questions. How do the streamers who get like 4,000 people in their chat cope? Or even like a couple of hundred? I don't understand. Life's low. Life's low. What happy things are happening in people's lives? Come on, everyone. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Was that it? One? You'll have another one in about an hour and 40 minutes. Hey, Butterfly! We were hoping you were feeling better.
Technology recharge.
If you go down to the woods today, you better cover your eyes. And you shouldn't look up the lyrics to this version of this terrible song.
Units received.
I'm doing a lot of running around on foot. And you know what? I kind of enjoy running around on foot. Because this game looks amazing.
Technology recharge.
Hey, Big Daddy T, you've renamed your account? I'm curious who that is. I'm assuming Ignition? Yeah. Oh. My neutron cannon appears to be out of charge.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
I need for that one. "30 people watching, holy cow."
Technology recharge.
It's nice to see, well, it's nice for you to see me. It's nice for you all to see me. The English language was never designed for this. Shakespeare never wrote a play about video streaming. Bit of a failure, really, on his part.
Units received.
quap. I'll mark it, but I just came from there.
Technology recharge.
And I thought I dug it dry. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creep into this petty piece from day to day. I used to know that speech. It is a tale told by an idiot. Hey, Vampy. I am playing No Man's Sky slowly. I play slowly. Slowly, slowly getting faster. Once you started beeping, it's very hard to stop. Faster, faster, it is so exciting. So this time tomorrow night, literally 24 hours from now, there is a new puzzle game being released, which from the people who've pre-reviewed it, some of them are calling it the game of the decade. One of the reviews I heard said that it's basically, they're comparing it to Return of the Obra Dinn with some significant improvements in mechanics and playstyle, or mechanics and user interface, but the playstyle, it's not an exact replica, of course, but they're saying that if you enjoyed things like Return of the Obra Dinn, which I still think is one of the best puzzle mystery games ever made, it's sort of that concept, but don't go in expecting Return of the Obra Dinn. It's very hard to compare. But if you like puzzle mystery games, and I'm very, very keen. I'm really looking forward to this. So it's possible something I'm going to start like the minute it drops, which is 24 hours from now. It's made available on Steam. And I'd considered whether I should do it on Bremster Puzzles or on Bremster Games. And I've made the decision I'm going to do it on Bremster Games, and possibly just notify Bremster Puzzles that I'm doing it. but
falling.
it's one of those games like Return of the Obra Dinn where the statement has been made, you kind of want to play with a notebook. Like, you'll want to take notes. You're going to want to
Technology recharge.
keep track of all the things that you're discovering. How far away from my ship am I, do you think? N 10 minutes of running away. I'm really looking forward to it. And with reviewers who, through Phil, who has access to game reviewer discussion forums and everything because of her side gig, and them turning around and saying they're not releasing their reviews yet, but they're waiting for the game. But basically, she's like, pay attention to this game. Yeah. The only hint I think I can give without getting in super trouble is it's released in 24 hours on Steam. Too weak for distance estimate. Like, all of these are spread out really far. Did you exchange or take, or just add it to your collection? Okay. Because if you've got slots, multi-tool slots, and you just add the multi-tool to your collection, that's normally good enough for you to be able to... Wow, that's a lot of... exchange upgrade, which is what I did when I got the staff. I then put all of the upgrades from my original multi-tool into my bag, and then I changed to the new multi-tool, which I'd taken but not upgraded. I just added it to my collection. Then I switched back to the new multi-tool and reinstalled all the technology. Scrapping multi-tools isn't worth as much as you think. I've got a bunch of nice multi-tools that I want to try. I've got a couple of royal multi-tools and stuff in my toolbox that I will upgrade at some point, but I really like I think it's the Atlas staff that I'm using on my main save. But I've got a couple of really nice Royal multi-tools that I'd like to use at some point. Ah, okay. There's a lot of fiddly stuff that takes some getting used to.
Units received.
I mean, before you started playing, there was no extra storage. Like, you can now store 12 multi-tools in storage in your on your tool shelf. And you can store 12 ships in your freighter. Only a couple of months ago, you couldn't do that. And oh, did that suck. So they're constantly making little improvements, which are really good. Is this really only one fossil?
Critical damage taken.
I just nearly killed myself. A health pack would be good.
Units received. Thanks, Case. No! Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Getting my steps in. I'm finding this really relaxing. How am I still getting unidentified plane? So I visited Maggie today,
Units received.
which was good. And as I said, I just spent about an hour outside sitting down, oh, maybe a bit less, maybe half an hour, sitting out watching friends play lawn bowls. And it was just good. It was just chill. But even just going for a short drive and then and just a short walk, I came home and I had to sleep for like 3 hours. I'm still recovering. I can't believe... Has this only been a 2-hour session? It really feels like I've been playing about 4 hours. I do like this planet. I've been glad I've been walking around it for a bit. I don't need to come back to it. But, this one's been fun. This is another single fossil system. Oh dear. That was a big dude. It's heading me back towards my ship. Which is kind of funny. I've done this huge circuit.
Technology recharge.
Two metal plating. It's been quite a while since I saved. So let's save. Let's make sure nothing goes wrong. Keith. It's just that I'm really tired and run down. It has nothing to do with you. Need 8 more bones. So how is Big Daddy T? Oops. This could be a problem. They should have hired me to build the channel. Is it Throttle Jockey? Hello, Throttle Jockey. Would I be being presumptuous to assume that you mostly play racing games? I made it. So, what was the last racing game I played? Probably just something like Mario Kart, and I think my favorite ever was Diddy Kong Racing. I don't even play a lot of racing board games, although there's been a couple recently I've really enjoyed. Heat is really good. Nutrient processor. I need hermetic seal and 2 metal plating. Process fossils in the nutrient processor. Not the rib cage. Oh, you can put these in your... You can put these in a thing. Okay, that's a bit weird. I made bone broth. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So what, as I said, what racing games do you normally play? They're not my thing, and when there's racing in games, I normally try and avoid it as much as possible. But that doesn't mean I'm not interested in what other people do. My bags are completely full with this crap. Let's summon my dreadnought. So D, select, A, E, click. D, no. D, select, A, E, place. 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 D... If you X transfer, I thought it just puts it into your raw freighter, not into the containers. Anyway, so now I want to go to the expedition. I want to complete the archaeologist. A Titanic trophy. Which possibly went... I don't know where it went. Ah, there. Buildable ornament. So, for example, if I wanted to put the Vigilant Stone in, I just see Starship and Freighter. Yeah, I'm on my freighter. Okay, so I don't care about this either, so this can go into here. These should go on my Starship. As should the... Actually, I'll turn some of the uranium. This is all fine. Everything's fine here now. What does it do? It's just valuable? Oh, will restore 50% hazard protection. It's not worth it. So, what comes next? Collect a reward for hardy stock, which is a biological sample, which is another thing I really don't care about. Which probably has, hopefully has gone into my exosuit. No, it seems to have gone into my freighter, because that's where I'm standing. Nice thing for selling. You can go down there. And then what else do I have to do? Because I'm still on phase 4. Serve up a bone to Cronus. Well, that's to go to the space anomaly. To the anomaly! Anomaly. Do-do-dee-doo-doo. Anomaly. Do-do-dee-doo. I find it weird that I've got a dreadnought on an expedition save. I can't summon the anomaly. Planetary interference. Intergalactic planetary interference. Interference, planetary interference. I may be overcaffeinated. Okay, so what could I cook it with, I suppose, is the question. Okay, I have a problem. What happened to all those fish I had? I probably sold them. So this did not go well. Just find a bone to feed to Iteration Cronus. So bone broth, isn't that what he's after? I suppose I could always cook more bone broth if this is not... Hey Starduster, welcome back. So do I still have the bone broth or did I lose it? Okay, so I need to make more bone broth now. Well, I can do that, no problem. Probably should. I thought I left myself some fish, but apparently not. I can't remember if pugnium is something that I can actually cook up. I can never remember what stuff is what. I haven't done much cooking. Ah, you can't actually build a nutrient processor here. Okay. Down to a planet I go. Well, it's saying... bone to be cooked rather than presented in its raw state. So, oh, he wants the cooked bone, but not the... Not the broth. Right. Maybe. We'll figure it out. 32 people watching. Holy cow. Hello, everyone. Please like the stream. Make me popular. Push the little thumbs up button. Doesn't cost anything. Maybe they don't like me. Do 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 do. Quest tracking system in this game is dog shit. I prefer to... Fine. Fine. Don't care. Oh, because I didn't have the softened... Let's try this again, even though it's worked. Fine. I had to take it out. Yep, fine. Diplo chunks and a giant egg. Don't care about any of it. Diplo chunks. I'm not seeing the Diplo chunks. Don't care. Don't know what they are. Don't care. Phase 4 is complete. Living Zone hard pack customization. Oh, hey, Dylan. Living Zone hard pack, which I don't think appears here yet. Oh no, there it is. Phase 5. Get to the final GPS dig. Here we go to the final GPS dig. This really doesn't scan. Scan. How are you, Dylan? I used to work with a guy named Dylan for a long time. He was awesome. Have I ever met a bad Dylan? Actually, most people I meet are awesome. Are you a bad Dylan? Are you the bad Dylan? Oh, cool. You are not a bad Dylan. Awesome. I mean, I'm such a casual player. I've taken, what, like 8 or 9 hours so far on this expedition because I keep getting sidetracked to do such stupid things. But I'm having a lot of fun doing it, so nothing wrong with that. Have you been here before, Dylan? I can't remember. If not, welcome. I try and keep my brain cell count somewhere between 2 and 10. That way I don't have to count too high. That's how it works, right? I actually might change to this stone outfit on my main save for a bit. Let's go to the log. This blooming land on the derelict. I can't abandon it. That's really crap. I have encountered a ghostly freighter, lost and floating in deep space. Its transmitter is silent. I can't get rid of it. Ooh, an overgrown planet. Overgrown planets are fun. It's going to want all of my bones, which I know I can't summon my freighter to this system.
Technology recharge.
Unsafe. Oh. Don't care. Confirming I can't summon my freighter to this summon. Yeah, I can't summon my freighter to this system. I say it all the time. Squirrel syndrome in this game is absolutely what this game is about. It's like, goal. What's that? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I like going back and watching my early streams of my first playthrough and just looking how dumb I was. But it's really fun. Gesturing at their datapad, the paleontologist twists together a trio of holographic helixes and starts a sequencing algorithm. Other site friends have something in contact, said something good, something about you. Something skills, something site, we seek most something fossil. Are you ready for the something test? Yes. Protoform fossil display plans and more inventory slots. Collect a complete fossil. Reassemble a protoform skeleton. Search dung samples. And sell fossils. So I take off and then I go back to a yellow system. Yeah, I mean, I didn't start playing until about 2 years ago. And I mean, I took a 9 or 10 month long break, and I still take breaks occasionally. I mostly come back for expeditions at the moment, but occasionally I will just leave and I leave and then I come back for like play half a dozen sessions or so, and then I come back for the next expedition, and it's just always here. Oh no. Remember what I said about squirrel syndrome? Do I need to do this? No. Am I going to do this? Yes. Can't fly for crap. Why can't I fly out of the trench? Why am I... Fine. Catch you later, Dylan. Thanks for jumping in. It's a B class. I think mine is an A class, so I'll just take... I can't remember.
Units received.
What was mine? No, mine was the C class. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to come back to this save in a few minutes anyway. I need to land on my freighter. So I leave the area. Go to the spec station. I don't need to do this. Like, I completely don't need to do this. But I'm gonna. It's like, there's a method. If I don't follow the method, my brain will go, but I did it wrong. I am never going to be able to speed run these things. An empty planet. Dune. This is my dreadnought, my wonderful dreadnought. I had a choice to blow it up, but instead I took it over. Apparently that was enough. Was this the previous system? It's not saying previous system anywhere. Let's say it's that one. Yes, this is the one. Good. Whew. I'm assuming she's trying to finish, oh, what was her April game? I can't remember what it was called. She said that I might enjoy playing it later, so I've deliberately not been watching. Brass Heart, that's the one. There are some people with some cool looking ships. I am not one of them.
Now protection fully.
Fossil sample and polished stone. Lots of stuff I could sell for a lot of money. I got more dite. I got more dite. If you get more dite, reassemble a protoform skeleton.
Now protection fully. Technology recharge. Weather update. Storm clearing.
Someone's using the Falcon. More quicksilver. Search dung samples. So I need to get some faecium. Now there's a curious deposit nearby. That's a bit rude. I don't need nanites anymore.
Units received.
Can I feed you? And you?
Units received.
No. I don't know that you produce dung.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
Yeah, get out of the way. I'm trying to get to your poop.
Units received.
I have to do this. It's just part of my brain. Oops.
Technology.
Okay. Or not. Yeah, forget it. This has not been working. I didn't think I had to stay that close to them.
Technology recharge.
You can throw out creature pellets. Ah. Well, these creatures seem to be pooping. There's some feces over there. if I can get to it. But as a concept, this does not seem to be working. I don't know what's going wrong. Okay.
Units received. Units received.
This is not a part of the game I've really interacted with much, so... Is this just random? You feed the creatures with the creature pellets and maybe they'll do something, but probably they won't. Because this could take hours. If it's just an RNG... I tried that, but it didn't seem to... Maybe if I come over here, I'm out of creature pellets. Great. Is that now fed? Maybe, okay. And that one wasn't working. Did all that only get me one? Oh, because... it's all happening over here. So they walked away. I don't... So what was the point of all of that? Okay, this is worse than... So, have no kill the predators, but don't shoot your weapon. Make sure that you feed them, but don't be too close to them. This is just dumb. This is really dumb. This is feed creatures and then roll a die. No, because if you get a group of creatures, one of them is likely to turn hostile, and then you don't get anything. This is really dumb. So all that's left is sell fossils. Why? I can't pin my starship. There's an interesting bug right at the end. So up to a spec station. I'll be finishing this about the same time as my puzzle goes live. Puzzle goes live in 5 minutes. Has the stream stalled? Please tell me the stream hasn't stalled. YouTube is showing me that the stream is stalled. Okay. Okay, do I want to sell them here? No, I don't. I don't.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
No, I'm not going to do them here. I mean, it would be weird, but I'm not. I'm going to do it on the SPAC station. Yeah, the YouTube window is stalled for me. I'm getting graphic glitches on my YouTube Studio dashboard, but as long as it's working for you guys, that's all that matters. Does that count? No. Does this count?
Units received.
Yes. Does this count?
Units received.
Yes.
Units received. Units received.
Close.
Units received. 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 Units received.
Dirt. I got dirt. Title Excavator, Relics decal plans and the Relics banner customization. And then the big one. The Livingstone customization set. So that is the expedition done. I have 400 Quicksilver, so almost none, but it should be enough to buy something. I don't want to know. I want to board the anomaly and spend my 400 Quicksilver. But that, ladies and gentlemen, was the Relics expedition. Thank you everyone for joining me. This has been a lot of fun. I actually really enjoyed this expedition. I got distracted by a lot of stuff. I thought the farming poop was a little annoying, but, you know, I've seen worse. It was nowhere near as bad as the fishing in the initial Aquarius. I like the ship parts poster. Can't afford any of the gestures. I might get the ship's parts poster.
Received.
There we go. Done. Then I go back to my ship. Someone's here on a radiant pillar. Someone's just starting out. Journey milestone accomplished? What? I thought there was a way of inspecting players. Anyway, with that, I am going to call that the end of Relics. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that one. That was a really nice expedition. It was nice and calm. Wasn't too, like, it was nowhere near as bad as Cursed. Cursed nearly broke me. And of course, Titans, the first playthrough, my save corrupted and that nearly broke me as well. This one was just good. I really enjoyed this one. Tomorrow, I've got some work I need to do on Bremster puzzles, but maybe I'll get to play some RoboCop, and I'm not sure if tomorrow night, because the game comes out at 10 o'clock at night, whether I'll start the new puzzle game or whether I'll save it for the weekend. I'll probably save it for the weekend. Thanks everyone for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this as much as I did. It's really good to be back to No Man's Sky. I was sitting in hospital going, oh, there's a new expedition and I really want to play it. This has been a lot of fun. Thanks everyone for joining me. And as always, good luck finding your paradise planet. Thanks everyone. Bye.